Hello, my name is Motoshi Kosako. I'm harpist, composer, and band leader of KoMaGa Trio. This trio features Michael Manring on fretless electric bass and Chris Garcia on tabla and percussion. And the name of KoMaGa Trio is actually the first two letters of our last name, Kosako, Manring, and Garcia. And Michael and Chris, they are really wonderful musicians. They are master instrumentalists and they are great improviser. And as well as their style is so unique and they are absolutely one of a kind rhythm section. And above all, they are really, really wonderful, nice people to work with. They are so kind, they are so generous, and I love working with them. And I feel really grateful. I'm so lucky to have them.
In the traditional setting, the bass would play the bass function, the harmonic instrument, the harp, would play the harmonic and or melodic function, and the percussion would keep the rhythm happening. But in this configuration, every musician is required to do all three all the time. Everybody is a rhythmic instrument, a melodic instrument, and a harmonic instrument. I've been playing with Michael Manring now since 2005 in a variety of musical settings. Michael is always attentive and listening and responding to what's going on around him, not reacting, responding. The difference is between reacting and responding is intention. So he has an intention when he responds.
What I love about Chris is he encompasses a whole bunch of different worlds in his rhythmic understanding. He's actually the drummer for the band The Grandmothers, the original Frank Zappa alumni band. So he's at that level of drum set, but he's also a hand percussionist and an expert at the tabla, the Indian drum, the tabla, which is a completely different discipline and very, very complex, very, very challenging. And he brings together all these different worlds in his percussive vision. And it's just a blast playing with him. Every time we get to play together, we just have so much fun. We have a lot of shared vocabulary, a lot of similar interests. And it's just always a pleasure to play with Chris. And in this trio, we're playing with Motoshi, who's just also just amazing. Harp is a really challenging instrument to play. Concert harp that's played in orchestras and in classical music has to be able to play all the notes. And so there were pedals on the harp that allow you to change the notes so you can play not only a C, but a C sharp. You have to change it with a pedal. Very difficult instrument to play because of this, and especially difficult to improvise on because of this. There are only a few people who've ever learned to improvise on harp, and Motoshi is one of them.
These two gentlemen bring a wealth of practical experience to their instruments, and an experience which most people don't have. As an example, Motoshi plays harp, but he can also play jazz on harp. He's actually first a jazz guitarist who decided to change instruments, so he brings the harmonic vocabulary of jazz.
Motoshi writes amazing, beautiful, original music, incorporating this beautiful sounds.
The best music for me has always been communal, meaning not just for the musicians on stage, but also between the artists on stage and the audience. It's a communal experience. We are all experiencing the music for the first time every time.
And I hope this trio will kind of destroy the typical association of harp, which is the pretty angelic and heavenly sound. And I'm hoping like this trio, the sound of this trio will surprise you with unexpected beauty and also unexpected innovative approach to the music. Thank you very much.